All right. Everything looks good. The image looks good. It's 10:03. Let me just pull up something else real quick, and then we'll be able to get started with today's chapter. I know I have it scheduled for 10:05, but I just want to see how everything looks, and it looks like the frame rate of the stream looks even better than it did when I tried to do that test stream. I don't know if it was the lighting or what, but we're soon going to be reading through today's chapter of One Piece. Now, let me just pull up something else here. Let me pull up My Hero Academia so that way that can be ready so I can do my reaction to that. Where are you at? My Hero! There we go. Because these chapters are up a lot sooner than I was expecting. But at least the chapters are up now. It's 10:04 right now. We still got time. Let me get myself completely ready. Let me do my squats to make sure that everything is set and ready. But in all seriousness, I really do hope you guys got the notification for my stream getting ready today. I know it's not like the usual way I do my streams due to my internet being completely out, but it's the current circumstance that I'm in right now due to the weather going from let's rain all night to let's snow all day. So there's that. All right. It's 10:05, everyone. Time to read today's chapter of One Piece. So, yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another One Piece chapter reaction and review. This is the very first chapter of One Piece in the year 2022, chapter 1036. Early, the chapter's out right now. I got rid of my stream that I had scheduled at 11. The chapter is out right now. It's at 10, not 11, but 10. Usually on Sundays, I can get back home before 11:30, and that's why I would schedule. But since I'm home and it's a Monday, the chapters are out right now. So, yeah, we're reading this now. Really hope everyone sees the notification that my stream is up right now so that they don't get left out. Let me make sure that when it comes to the new uploads, yep, it's there. Stream test. Let me get rid of the one that I put up at 6:27 from my Discord so that it only shows the one that I got going right now. All right. Time to stop beating around the bush. We've been waiting for this chapter. We've been waiting for this chapter from break. So let's go ahead and get started with this brand new chapter, chapter 1036. Now, mind you, since I'm using my phone as a mobile hotspot, there might be a little bit of waiting involved due to my internet having to go through my phone's internet in order for it to work. So if you guys can just bear with me if there are any pauses, that'll be fantastic. All right, chapter 1036, and we have a full cover page of the Straw Hats around an entire town that's also partially frozen in ice. All the Straw Hats are there in winter jackets. What a coincidence that the Straw Hats are in winter clothing and it's snowing outside. What are the odds? We got Frankie in his getup. We got Jinbei chilling with his coat. Of course, he doesn't wear a jacket, so he just wears his just over his body like a full-on cloak. And of course, Sanji's trying to serve some food to Nami. And everyone is on like these different rooftops in this full cover page. Every drop in the ocean counts. And then they have something that's written on their shirts, on their jackets. Luffy has every drop in the ocean counts. Then Zoro has made ripples something. Then Brook has something that says huge tide. And then Jinbei has something that his says deep blue on his clothing. Let's go and see. Oh, cuz we need a recap. We need a recap, ladies and gentlemen, of what happened in the last chapter. In the last chapter, and they all have numbers. Yeah, they do. Luffy, it doesn't show his, but Zoro has 2. Yeah, they're all numbers dedicated. They're all numbers related to the order that they were recruited. But just a quick recap of the last chapter. Zoro versus King. And Zoro ended his fight with King with his new King of Hell 3-sword style and took out King with a dragon damnation and took out his sword, took out his giant imperial flaming wings, and took out a part of King's wing in the process, completely defeating him, with Zoro now showing that he's able to use both armament haki and conqueror's haki as well. And he just owns King. And this chapter starts, chapter 1036, is the way of death. And it shows King's sword completely shattering. It shows his wing getting sliced off, and it shows a massive cut going across King's body. And then it shows Zoro behind King with his swords drawn and Conqueror's haki still emanating from his blades. And he's wheezing and he's huffing, because remember, he's still under the effects of the serum, the super regenerative serum. So at some point, he's going to have to suffer these drawbacks. And then as King is falling, his eyes are widened out, but the last words he says is just, Kaido. And then it shows Kaido saying, Are you still under that belief, King? You think I'm Joy Boy? Is the world I'm creating really the one you wished for? Warororo. And then it just shows Kaido back when they're still younger, still slightly younger. This is when Kaido's hair started to get slightly longer and Kaido started to get slightly older. They're both chilling, and he's having a drink with King. So let's just continue on. Let's just continue on. But King says, legends are legends. That is all. No, I seek nothing from you anymore. My life belongs to you. Just continue to be the strongest there is. And I won't lose any fight either. I'll make you the king of the pirates. And as this memory of King goes to the present, it shows King, coughing up blood from his mouth. And then it shows Zoro with him saying, From now to the day I beat him to become the greatest swordsman, I will never lose again. Got a problem with that? King of the pirates? This is after Zoro was defeated by Mihawk. And then it shows Luffy saying, Not at all. And then it shows Zoro still flying outwards from Onigashima saying, Guess I might as well become the king of hell. And it shows Zoro with Conqueror's haki emanating off of his swords. Just as he's jumping away from Onigashima, then he pulls his swords out, and then with a massive swipe, sends out a slash that repels him backwards. So even though he was flying out from Onigashima, he used the exact same sword move to repel himself back with, the repulsive force of the slash to make him go back to Onigashima. Even though he sent his last move against King sent him flying out from Onigashima. But now we get narration. Hey, what's going on, Ogata-san? I'm streaming from my phone this time since the internet is not really working from my laptop and it's pretty much out everywhere. So bear with me if there's any complications. But we get narration. Battle outside the dome. Right brain tower. Winner, Zoro. That's it. This is just, we already knew that Zoro beat King in the last chapter, but this chapter pretty much just confirms what we all thought, and it finally gives official announcement that all lead performers have been defeated and only two big bads are left. And it shows one of the Marys seeing the aftermath of this fight, and I almost thought that she was Monet. I almost thought that she was Monet because we got this one gifter chick flying in with like bird wings, and I immediately thought, wait, that's not Monet, is it? No, she's dead. But it shows one of the Marys they've been watching this fight, and then they report back to one of the other Marys that's under the employ of Bao Huang saying, King has just been defeated. And the other remaining CP0 member is still, the one that has like the frills underneath his mask, and he has like a super hunchback. He's been chilling in the same room while the other CP0 members went after Robin. He's in there, and he says, "Really? So the lead performers and Tobiropo are all down. This is a grave state of affairs. But of course, there are still two monsters in this battle who can render all of this valiant effort futile." And as he says this, it shows Big Mom going up against Kid and Law. And then we get more narration. There is another battle being waged here, however. If Luffy defeats Kaido, his flame clouds will disappear, causing Onigashima to fall upon the capital and explode from its store of gunpowder. It would mean the deaths of tens of thousands of innocent people. And it shows Momonosuke still holding on to the flame clouds, saying, "I will not let you go there!" It would mean the deaths of tens of thousands of innocent people as they enjoy the fire festival, unaware of the danger nearby. Also, a second menace, the burning spirit of Kanjuro's hatred on Orochi's orders, seeks to explode Onigashima in midair and heads downward with Yamato in pursuit. This is the story giving us this narration, because it shows Yamato trying to beat this creature all the way down in order to keep it from blowing Onigashima up in midair. Door to the basement armory. And then we got another numbers person. "There you are! Roki's guarding the door to the basement." Numbers, Roki. And there's just this solitary Numbers just chilling there, asleep, guarding the entrance into the armory. "We don't have time to beat him. Take the key and operate that lever and opens the door and closes the door. Do it the quick way, Fuga." And Fuga says, "Fuga!" And in an instant, he headbutts and rams directly into Roki. Now, mind you, Roki is asleep. Roki is sleeping. So imagine getting, head first headbutted and stampeded by a person of your own equal size, and he hits you hard enough to knock you through the door. So you don't need no key no more. But he just rams directly into Roki, wakes him up, and knocks him through the door. And then Yamato says, "Thanks, Fuga! Keep Roki down for me." And of course, Fuga complies and holds down Roki, with him saying, "Roki, Roki!" Inside the castle, second floor and first floor crawl space, Skull Blast Grass! Oh, so we got Usopp actually fighting? Skull Blast Grass! "Don't fall back! Capture the Akazaya Samurai and Straw Hat!" Ah! He's holding him down by the horns. Oh yeah, he is. He's got a massive whelp on top of his head, but Fuga is holding him down by the horns and making sure he doesn't move whatsoever. Good Fuga. Fuga needs to be in the final arc. I like him. I like Fuga. Out of all the numbers, I like Fuga. Don't fall back! Capture the Akazaya Samurai and Straw Hat! And of course, Usopp is crying out in fear, saying, "Ah! I can't do this anymore! I'm gonna die! It's nothing but flames and foes!" And then it has the Beast Pirates. Yo! Is Usopp taking on all of these Beast Pirates? Keeping them at bay? Because he's in the same room as Kinemon and Kiku. And Usopp's by himself fending off these Beast Pirates? Yo, Usopp! You having a last stand moment? That guy's worth 200 million. Sir Usopp, leave me. Take Kiku. No, Master Keen, I am done for. Cool, I'll leave you both and save my own skin. Wait, then why did I even show up? What is it with you samurai and your death wishes? And Kinemon doesn't say anything. What use is your pride? Taking responsibility through harakiri? I'm not a fan of this culture of yours. And Usopp is fending off the Beast Pirates and keeping them from Kinemon and Kiku. Despite the many people who could straight up kill Usopp, he's not leaving them. Yo, Usopp, are you being brave? I cling to life with snot running from my nose if I have to. I don't care if it looks pathetic, I survive. It's what I do, and it's the entire reason I'm standing here alive today. And Usopp says this with tears in his eyes. Kiku doesn't say anything, and Kinemon says, Sir Usopp, why are you idiots so satisfied with just pulling off your raid? And then as the Beast Pirates are bearing down on him, he says, yeah, I can't do this. And then someone says, he's right, of course. Get down. And who is this that landed? Who is this that landed directly? Oh, is that Izo? Yo, it's Izo. He's right, of course. Get down. And in a spinning motion, in a spinning, sweeping motion, he takes out Izo, takes out all of the Beast Pirates that were bearing down on Usopp right then and there. Yep, it's Izo! Yo, Izo, let's go! Hey, what's he doing here? The former Whitebeard Pirate Division leader? It's Izo! I saw Marco on the performance floor, too. What's going on? Ah! Who's that? Thanks, though! And then it shows Kinemon saying, Izo. And then it shows Kikunojo saying, Brother, I fear. And then Izo says, Don't speak. It will only hurt you. We'll have plenty of time to talk later. And then Izo takes off the upper half of his robes. We have never seen the back of Izo. We have never seen Izo do this. Focus on your survival. If you truly believe in Straw Hat Luffy, that is. Take them to safety, God Usopp. What? You know who I am? And then it has Hamlet right next to Hamlet is the giraffe gifter. Hamlet, help me out. Let's go. You got it. Third floor. Finally, we get back to the fight between Raizo and Fukurokuju. It has been so long. It's been so long since we've seen the start of this fight. Third floor. Undo this paralysis jutsu, Raizo. I'm sorry, paralysis jutsu? I didn't know Raizo was part of the Nara clan. I have you defeated. You undo yours first. Fine, do as you wish. But unfortunately for you, the flames have reached you first. My paralysis will fade as soon as you are dead. I am a vassal of Lord Odin. You call this heat? I don't even feel it. Because Raizo is on fire. It's like Obi ropes that's behind him. They're all on fire because the flames is pretty much surrounded Fukurokuju and Raizo right now. And now we're cutting to the treasure repository. Treasure repository, second floor. Is this a dream or waking life? What's taking so long, Fukurokuju? We must escape before this island blows up. This is Orochi. Is something the matter, my lord? Oh, it's nothing. I know, Komurasaki. Play that song for me. The one I love. Of course. There's so many people just showing up in this chapter. What is going on? Second basement floor. And then it shows... Oh, there's a poo. There's a poo. We got a skedaddle in B. In B. Why does he look like a Don Buddha? Da Buddha. What is that dude's name from Dragon Ball? Looks like a demon with blue clothes on. He's got a mustache. I forget his names. Da Buddha. I forget. We got a skedaddle in B. In B. Those guys are bad news. And it shows a poo running away, but where's Drake? Sorry, Zanki. So long, Drake. And it shows Zanki, one of the other numbers, bloodied and beaten by one of the CP0 members, and sent flying into a wall. This CP0 member that's been holding a mask to his face this whole time just single-handedly took out one of the numbers and just dropped him. And the other one, the one with the bowler hat and the one white eye, has taken down Drake. With him saying, "That took longer than I expected. He was tough." And then the other one says, "A poo got away." And then a Denden Mushi is going up. Gotcha. Have you caught Nico Robin? Not yet. We were interrupted. Well, hurry. We should leave this castle. You mean... The lead performers are down, so all the CP0 members that are inside the castle right now are relaying what's going on. If the new generation should actually win this battle, it would be massive news. The impact will fan the flames. And it shows Sanji, unconscious from beating Queen. It shows Killer, it shows Beppo, and it shows Zoro is and also slightly bleeding. If the new generation should actually win this battle, it would be massive news. The impact will fan the flames of the incidents occurring all over the world as we speak. What happens over the next several minutes will set the course for the times to come. That's true, but don't you think they've already hit the limit of what human beings can achieve? And then it shows Kaido versus Luffy. Gum gum! And it shows him using Conqueror's Coding on his attacks as he launches towards Kaido. And it shows Luffy saying, "Gum gum!" And as he's doing this, Kaido hits Luffy over the head. Not over the head, but over the head with his Kanabo, him using Conqueror's Coding as well. And then it shows Luffy using Gum Gum Rock Gun! And punches Kaido directly into the face. And of course, since they're both using Conquerors, this draws blood from both of them. And it sends Kaido flying a little distance. And then they both get knocked down by each other's attacks. And they're both huffing and puffing. But then Kaido starts laughing. And then Luffy's getting up laughing as well. And then Luffy says, "I'm having fun now." And then Kaido gets up and he smiles and says, "So am I." And that's the end of the chapter. Yo! So many things are happening in this chapter. I'm glad Oda decided to, sorry, it's just at the top of my brow here is itching a little bit. I'm glad Oda decided to zone in on all the people that were fighting and pretty much give us a little bit more of what's going on with Radzo versus Fukurokuju and everything like that. I'm glad we got to see that. But I'm glad we got to see that the story is actually progressing. It's not like the Smiles of the Mighty. Pretty much, It's what Roger would do. But apparently Cohagen is saying that we're going on break after this chapter. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. That's just me personally, but I don't mind us going on break right now. But let's just count over the events that are happening right now. So, firstly, Zoro's battle with King is over. One of the Marys relays this to CP0. It shows Kid and Law still fighting Big Mom in her supered up, super soul powered form. We still don't know what that is. It shows the narration of what's going to happen if Onigashima crashes into the Flower Capital. It shows the little burning Umibozu that Kanjiro conjured up heading to the basement while Yamato and Fuga make their way down there. Fuga takes out Roki, one of the numbers guarding the entrance into the armory, and takes him out completely as Yamato makes her way to, what to do. Can we just talk about Usopp? Can we just talk about how Usopp, by himself, went down to where Kiku and Kanjuro are at because Nami's nowhere around? It's just Usopp. Usopp went down there to Kiku and Kinemon and is standing there, protecting the both of them from an increasing volume of beast pirates that are bearing down on him, many of which are gifters that can just straight up kill him. He is there, making like his final stand and protecting them. One thing that doesn't make sense why King wore a mask. It's not like the world government didn't see his black wings. I would like to think that. I mean, I figured he wanted to go the extra mile to make sure that no one could actually confirm that he was in fact a Lunarian. That's the reason why he wore the whole leather getup, was to confirm that, was just to make sure that no one could just outright tell that he was a Lunarian. His skin, his hair, not just his wings, but his skin and hair as well. Because I wouldn't be surprised if the world government says like, oh, so black wings, but we need to confirm all the way down to the very skin that they have, the very hair that they have, to confirm that they are in fact Lunarians. So King kind of went the extra mile to ensure that no one could tell who he was just by covering his entire body up, save for his wings. If anything, they would have thought that his whole black getup was just, match all the black clothes he wore. So I wouldn't be surprised if they thought that he just dyed his wings black, or maybe they would have just thought it was a set piece just to have on. King wore a mask for his own personal reasons beyond hiding who he was. He was king first, not Albert. I mean, any number of reasons. But can we just talk about how Usopp decided to go, despite being the most cowardly out of every single member of the Straw Hats? He went down there to Kiku and Kinemon and is looking after the both of them, fending off beast pirates, knowing good and well that he could die. Thankfully, Izo shows up to help. And in the process, tells Usopp to get out with Kiku and Kinemon, with the help of Hamlet, and he decides to stay behind and take on the beast pirates himself. Then it shows another part of the fight between Raizo and Fukurokuju, where apparently they've used paralysis jutsus on each other, and they can't move. Fukurokuju used a paralysis jutsu on Raizo, and Raizo vice versa on Fukurokuju, and they're both stuck. But Raizo is in a place where the flames that are enveloping them has actually started to catch on to his body first. But neither one of them wants to dispel the paralysis jutsu. And then Fukurokuju says, fine, do as you wish, but unfortunately for you, the flames have reached you first. My paralysis will fade as soon as you are dead. And then Raizo says, I am a vassal of Lord Odin. You call this heat, I don't even feel it. Just a callback to what Odin endured during his execution. Because anything, if it's not as hot as that, even though Odin was the only one who was going through that entire hour of torture, Raizo pretty much feels like anything less than what Odin went through is nothing. And I can understand the sentiment if you think about it. And that's going on, and Orochi is still chilling with Hiyori, even if this is Hiyori. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this actually is her. I don't know if this is actually Hiyori, or maybe it's just some very, very good clone of some kind. I don't know. But Orochi's still in the treasure repository, chilling with Hiyori. I'm just going to say parentheses for now until we confirm it is Hiyori or not, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I could be wrong, and I'll happily admit when I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't know if this is actually truly her, because why would she go through the trouble of putting on her entire getup as Komurasaki? But that's going on with Orochi. It's just a minor two panels worth of dialogue between him and Hiyori. That's going on. Apu is running away with Inbi, one of the other numbers, as Zanki, one of the other numbers, and Drake are both pretty much brought down by CP. I forget that my notifications vibrates on my phone. Sorry for that. As both Zanki and Drake are brought down by the CP0 members that stopped them earlier. Apu just straight up left Drake and dipped. He just dipped. And as this is going on, the CP0 member that was in there with Mary that watched everything go down with Zoro is letting them know that, hey, the lead performers are down. If the new generation should actually win this battle, it would be massive news. The attack will fan the flames of the incidents occurring all over the world as we speak. Now, what incidents are going around the world as he speaks? Are the other supernovas doing something out there? Are the newer generations of pirates doing something outside of Wano right now? Why else would he say of the incidents occurring all over the world as we speak? Why else would he bring that up? So obviously, that means potentially the other supernovas are doing something else, like Mad Monk Rouge and Jewelry Body and who else am I missing? And Blackbeard. He technically counts as a supernova as well. Pretty much the majority of all the other supernovas that we've met, that includes Capone. What is Capone doing as well? So the only ones who are outside as far as supernovas outside of Wano right now are Magmont Rouge, Capone, Jewelry Body, and Blackbeard. The rest of them are all on Wano, with two of them down currently, Drake and Hawkins. Apu's running around on his own. Killer's still there. Zoro is currently unconscious. Sanji, both Zoro and Sanji are unconscious right now from their respective fights. They gave it their all, and now they're passed out. But I feel like Zoro's about to suffer a lot more than Sanji due to the fact that his regenerative serum actually wears off. And as this is going on, it shows Big Mom fighting Kid and Law with saying, if the new generation should actually win this battle, it would be massive news. The impact will fan the flames of the incidents occurring all over the world as we speak. What happens over the next several minutes will set the course for the times to come. What happens after Wano is going to change the world of One Piece as a whole. Kind of hope Komodasaki's playing shamisen is an indication of Act 3 ending soon. I want to know what's happening around the world. I want to know too! I want to know what's going on in the world! We don't know anything about what's happening in the world right now after the events of the revolutionaries saying, like, oh no, this can't be true, and it attempting to tell us that, oh, something happened to Sabo when the revolutionaries declared war on the world government and the Celestials. And the celestial dragons and all of them. We don't know anything more outside of that. And I'm not counting things that are happening in the vicinity of Wano. I'm not counting the world government heading to Wano. I'm talking about things that are happening all the way out in like the East Blue and everything else. Everything outside of the New World. That's what I want to know. There's an eyelash in the corner of my eye, and it is excruciating, but I'm going to finish the stream before I get it out. Also, who was the one who died at Marijois? That's the thing. It makes it seem like The insinuation is that something happened to Sabo when they declared war on the world government back at Marijwa. That's the heavy implications. Like, even Dragon was shocked, Koala was shocked, Ivankov was shocked, everyone was shocked. That's the indication. We don't have a confirmation of what happened there, though. We don't know. We don't know the full specifics of what happened. But we're going to have to find out at some point in the future. But whatever happens at the end of the Wano arc is going to pretty much change the world of One Piece going forward. And then, as he's saying, like, what happens over the next several minutes will set the course for the times to come. And the other guy says, that's true, but don't you think they've already hit the limit of what human beings can achieve? And then it shows Luffy going up against Kaido, as they are both landing Conqueror's Haki hits on each other. And Kaido smashes Luffy's head with Conqueror's Haki imbued Hasaikai, because that's the name of his Kanabo. And then Luffy lands a rock gun, Gum Gum rock gun, onto Kaido, and each hit sends them both falling backwards. And as that's going on, they both get up laughing at each other, because they're enjoying this fight. Luffy's bloodied and covered in blood and scratches, and Kaido's covered in blood and scratches. They're both landing hits on one another, but they're enjoying themselves. These two crazy individuals are enjoying this fight to the death. And that's the end of the chapter. Whew! What a way to start out One Piece on the 3rd day of January. What a way to start out this this year for One Piece. But Kohagen said that we're going on break as well, so no new chapter next week either. Interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. I don't have too much to say about this chapter, except, I mean, I enjoyed it. I was glad I was able to get the stream out without any stream complications. For you guys, that's pretty much what I was looking forward to the most, was making sure that you guys could get my full reaction completely without any complications. So I'm glad that really worked out. I'm looking forward to reading My Hero Academia next. Next will be on the 16th. Thank you, Kohagen, for keeping me updated. I will make note of that. And the 16th is a Sunday. Hopefully the snow will be gone by then. But that snow is starting to come down. It's actually sticking. It's starting to cover up things outside. So we'll see where we go from here. All I can say is that I massively enjoyed this chapter, and I am really looking forward to the next one. Land cable is connected. I mean, the internet is working again. Is my internet back? Is my internet back? Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta check. Hold on. I'm gonna use... Is my internet back? Hold on! My internet might be back. I might be able to do my stream regularly now. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Come on, tell me yes. Tell me yes. Is that a yes or a no? I want to do this during stream so you can see my excitement over whether it happens or not. If it doesn't, then I'll just do it the same way I did here. Good chapter. I enjoyed it. Good, like Ogata-san said, it's a great setup chapter. It really is, and a nice recounting of all the events that are going on right now. Okay, internet is not back. My PlayStation is just playing tricks on me. Very cruel. So we're just going to continue with the way we did it beforehand. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Hero Academia review and reaction started. Big man, welcome. You're new? Welcome. You're pretty much coming in on the tail end of my stream. I'm going to be setting up my stream for My Hero Academia here in a couple of minutes, so just be patient for that. I did enjoy this chapter. It's a good setup chapter and a good way to make us look forward to the rest of the year for One Piece. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this story goes once this arc is over. because the world is going to change when Wano is over. If the new generation comes out on top over both Big Mom and Kaido, then the balance of power is just going to change even more than it already has when the warlords were disbanded. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the year 2022 has in store for us One Piece fans. So, hope you all enjoyed. I'm not going to keep you here any longer than I already have. We got a My Hero Academia chapter to get started. Then I have to upload the rest of my Psychonauts 2 gameplay because I finished the game yesterday. I finished it. I just need to upload the rest of my gameplay parts for the rest of you guys, and then we can get to streaming some other games such as, maybe Darksiders, Far Cry, Watch Dogs Legion, or even Assassin's Creed Valhalla. These games will tie me over until Elden Ring releases next month. I'm happy to say that Elden Ring releases next month. It is a good feeling. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll leave my game talk to game related videos and streams. Just focus on One Piece for right now. I'm getting My Hero Academia started here in a couple of minutes. Just give me a little bit of time. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. I'm also glad that this is my first stream that I've done for the year. My very first stream. So I hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. You know, it's different when I don't have a little background that just pops up all of a sudden. Feels kind of different. Reminds me